introduce to Flor de Maria. Tell her who you are, what you do, where you are from, okay?
Okay. Um, well, my name is Gemma. I'm from Teotihuacan in the state of Mexico. And I am a teacher in high school. Hmm.
All right, thank you very much. Anything else? What are the things that you like doing and what are the things that you don't like doing?
Mm, I like reading. I like sports, and I don't like. I don't know. Mm, I don't like maybe no. I don't know. I think that I am a person with open mind, and I would like to try to do everything. I think maybe I don't like the lies, for example.
Maybe the lies and to lie.
Yeah.
That's it. Thank you very much, Gemma. Okay, so Flor de Maria, your turn. Why don't you introduce yourself to Gemma and tell
Okay.
her everything you would like her to know about you?
Okay, teacher, can you hear me?
Yes, we do.
Okay. Well, my name is Flor de Maria Fuentes. I am I'm from Mexico City, and I am unemployed. Um, I like to read novels of horror, and um, I like pets, especially cats. And I dislike the people who treat bad to the animals. And that's it.
All right. Thank you very much. Okay, you know what? I do love cats also. I don't know why. Well, dogs are very popular. They are some of the most popular animals, but cats have a very difficult acceptance among people. I don't know why. They are wonderful. They are very cute, very cherishing, and they are warm animals. Well, I love them. Okay, so look at this. Now we are going to talk about something very interesting. Today's topic is about holidays and traditions. So let's go to the first image here. Excellent. Please, we are going to do a first activity. The first one is going to be this. Describe a picture you select. Okay, so you are just going to say what you see. Okay, this is picture number one. Here you are, picture number two. Here, picture number three. And finally, picture number four.
Okay. Mm, I choose number 3.
Okay,
I see people around the table, and I think they are drinking tea. I think it's a culture Japanese, um, uh, and this is one of the traditions more popular in Japan. Drink the tea with the family or in occasions, especially.
okay, thank you very much. Okay, so please, Gemma, what about you?
Um, for me, it's interesting the picture number three. Sorry, the picture number four, because it's a tradition that we don't have in Mexico, or it isn't common. Um, I don't understand exactly where is the origin of this tradition, but um, I try to I like the the situation when childs try to find the eggs and something like that. Mm, I would like to know more about this um, because I think that is um, um, fun, a very fun activity to do it.
All right, thank you very much. Yes, that's it. That's so fun. Well, I don't know. I don't know exactly either, but I think that it is an American tradition. And well, what people do is to decorate the eggs later on to hide them so that children look for them and so that they have fun because of that. Uh, well, I when I was in the United States, I could observe that many of the American traditions don't have any significance. Here in Mexico, we are used to do things because of any significance, but they don't pay much attention about it. Well, when I asked some of them about Halloween, I asked why did they celebrate Halloween and why did they used to play some traditional games, and they told me just plainly that it is because it's fun and because they like it and they eat a lot of candy. So I think that, well, it may have some significance, it may not. And what do they do? Maybe because of fun, just that. All right, so let's go to the next activity, please. Here, let me erase this. Okay, so now the question is this. Can you mention and explain any tradition in your hometown or in a place that you know? What about you, Gemma? Gemma, hello. Are you there?
Hello?
Yes, yes, I listen to you.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so can you mention and explain any tradition in your hometown or in a place that you know?
Yes, of course. Maybe the ofrenda, for example. Um, mm, when I since I was a child, in my house, the this tradition is very important for us because we remembered our family, and in our hometown is very different because here we mix the Teotihuacan culture and the new culture, and for example we put it um an old ofrenda in a circle or with some circles and with different elements like water and fire and wine and something like that. But at the same time, We put it the photo of our families and their favorite food or drinks and um, candles and the cempasúchil. And here in my hometown, um, we go to the cemetery and to decorate uh, their places when where they are in peace, and it's very colorful and beautiful.
Thank you very much. You know what? You mentioned something so interesting that it's about the Teotihuacan culture. I guess that we all are Mexican, but in every part of Mexico we have differences, and that makes that our culture is richer, richer than many others. So that's nice. Thank you very much. Okay, so
Oh, thank
now,
you.
all right, thank you. Now, what about Flor de Maria? Could you talk to us about any tradition?
Okay, well, tomorrow is one of the traditions popular in Mexico, Independence Days, and the people go to the town and see the president say the scream for the and he rings the bell, and there are a lot of fire. What do you say? Pyrotechnia,
Fireworks.
fireworks.
Yes, that's it,
Uh,
fireworks.
yes, and the people and in the houses prepares food uh, like pozole, gorditas, traditional Mexican food.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Yes, you mentioned something so interesting and so special because yes, as you said, tomorrow is one of the most important Mexican traditions. And it is so wonderful, so colorful, so great. And so, please tell us, Flor de Maria, how do you celebrate this great party?
Well, I watch for the TV the celebration, and well, my mother's prepares pozole or anything food for uh, for the occasion.
Hey, that's great. Okay, and what else do you do?
I like when they go to the town, but there is a lot of people, and there and there is no uh, bus or subway for return to my home.
Oh, yes, that seems to be sometimes very difficult to travel when we are celebrating this kind of beautiful seasons, this beautiful party, because as you mentioned, it is something to be like a holiday, a long holiday, isn't it? Some people went out since last Friday and they will be back still next Tuesday morning. So it's a long holiday.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much, Flor de Maria. All right. Gemma, what about you? How do you celebrate this beautiful time?
About the Independence Day,
Yes.
um, for example, We started to celebrate since today because today is the birthdays my grandmother's birthday, and we start to celebrate since today. We have party and we eat pozole and tamales and coffee and drinks, and then tomorrow we go to the downtown. We uh, we walk around a kind of tianguis and eat Mexican food. And at the sometimes at 11 o'clock, um, we see the speech of the president, and then we can see the fireworks, and then we go to a restaurant or we go back home and we talk about this day or another things until 1 or 2 a.m. and then we go to bed.
Hey, that's wonderful. Thank you very much for sharing this beautiful custom in your family. That's wonderful.
Uh,
Okay, so thank you. So look at this. Now what we are going to do is to write in the chat about what are the things that you consider that are very, the most important elements in this celebration. So you know what? Why to write? Because in this way we are going to check some points about grammar, about spelling, and I'm going to be able to give you feedback. All right, that's why it is so important that you write. Okay,
Okay.
okay.
okay, thank you.
I'm having some problems to write.
Okay, Gemma, tell me what happens.
I can't I can't write because there's type message here, but I can't write. No, I can't do it.
Excellent.
Thank you. How long is going to be the text?
Uh, just something small. You can write maybe three rows.
Okay.
Okay, so here Flor de Maria wrote, one of the most important traditions in the Mexican culture is the Independence Day. Flor de Maria, here just a little correction. It's the Independence Day in singular. Uh,
Yes.
that's that tradition, no, that tradition brings us identity like Mexicans, and we celebrate our freedom. Excellent. Yes, we are not going to use that's, it's just
That. Okay, teacher.
that tradition. Esa tradición nos trae. Ajá, si le ponemos that's, diría, esa es tradición, trae, nos trae. Le sobraría el that's, el to be. Okay,
Okay.
thank you. Okay, let's wait for Gema's. But she's writing in her cell phone. She's typing in her cell phone. I think that she's gonna last a little more. Okay, so in the meantime, Flor de Maria, why don't you do me a favor? Why
Yes,
don't
teacher.
you write about what are the things that you consider very important, about the positive things about some other Mexican traditions?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, Gemma wrote, the most important tradition for me and my family is the Day of the Dead because it is a day when we remember our family preparing their favorite food and drink, and we put photos in the ofrenda and we pray for them. Excellent, very good. Okay, so guess what? As I told you before, I would like you to be writing about the positive things of the Mexican traditions, any other, whichever. But let's consider also the negative part. What are the things that you consider that we should change, that they are not as good as we consider? Okay, Flor de Maria wrote, one of the most important elements are union. Aquí Flor de María, ¿sabes? Mencionas uno de los elementos más importantes son la unión. Vamos a cambiarle ese are. Más bien sería one of the most important elements is union. People are happy and for one night or day there is
Okay.
relative peace. We are like a brothers. Otra vez, aquí a es singular y brothers es plural. Vamos a cuidar ese detalle, ¿ok? No mezclar
Okay.
singulares con plurales. Sería we are like brothers.
Okay, teacher.
Excelente. Okay, so guess what? Now we are going to talk about something different. Let's talk about uh, consider if you consider that traditions are important in the social life of any country. Write, please, write your idea about this.
Sorry, I can't understand the other activity because
Uh,
it's noise.
yes. All right. So we are going to write your opinion about if traditions are important in the social life of any country. Okay, Gemma wrote, I think that a negative point in the Day of the Dead is when we forget the true, not truly, the true meaning of this day. And some people prefer celebrate Halloween. And the positive point of this celebration is if the family joins to remember the other family. Okay, so guess what, Gemma? Here we are going to say of this celebration is that the family joins or that the family joins. Ajá. En vez de if, vamos a ponerle that para que diga un punto positivo de esta celebración es que las familias se reúnen. ¿Ok?
Yes.
It's okay. All right, pretty good. So what about, do you consider that traditions are important in the social life of any country? Okay, Flor de Maria wrote, yes, because they preserve the traditions and identity of the countries, of the cultures, I mean. And don't forget these traditions for one nation. Ajá. Aquí, ¿sabes? Mejor vamos a ponerle, and they don't let these traditions for one nation to be forgotten. No dejan que sean olvidadas las tradiciones. All right? Okay, so you know what? I would like you to do a next activity. Ta-da! Here we have. You know what? I think that we have many diverse traditions, many different customs, and okay, I'm sorry, Gemma. In my personal opinion, all countries have different traditions, and some of them are important in their social life. For example, the tea ceremony in Japan, or in London, the Day of Deaths in Mexico, etc. I think with the traditions, we keep the culture in our countries and we can show to other cultures to aquí más bien en vez de others, show to others or culture to. It's okay, Gemma. I'm sorry. It's okay. So, guess what? Now I want you to talk about uh, what are the things that you consider that we have in our culture and they are negative. What are the negative parts of our traditions? Let's talk about it, all right? And what about Gemma?
Okay. I think that a negative point in our traditions is, for example, in Independence Day with the fireworks, because we make a lot of pollution with it, but we enjoy to see the fireworks. So, yeah, but the pollution is very important because now here in Mexico we have a lot of problems with that.
Yes, you're right. And so if we don't pay attention to this part, we can continue having more difficult problems. Okay, thank you very much, Gemma. Okay, Flor de Maria, what do you think about the negative parts of our traditions? Hello, Flor.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can listen to you.
Ah, okay. Yes, I think with the fireworks is the pollution, and the people are inconscient because uh, cause accidents and disturb the pets. They are frightened with these horrible sounds.
Those are very damaging practices. Okay, so what about this one? You know what? Well, for me, it was so curious to see this one. Of course, it is the image of any meeting that was pictured when the man was throwing, or yes, throwing a tlacuache to the police. But as far as I am concerned, it is a regular practice, the lanzamiento de tlacuache. I think it is in Oaxaca, I guess. So I don't know if you know anything about this.
No.
No? Um, well, it is supposed to be kind of like a tradition, but well, in my point of view, it is not respectful for animal life. And so it is a tradition that should be, well, maybe banned because it is violent, it is useless, and in my point of view, it is dangerous also for animals, of course. So, what's your opinion about it, Flor?
Uh, I think that practice is horrible because it's cruelty animal, and the government don't permit this kind of practice.
I think that the local governments should pay attention to this. Well, it is very complex, because it is supposed to be part of the traditions of the indigenous cultures, the indigenous towns. And in the Mexican Constitution, in Article 2nd, it says that all the original towns should have, no, I'm lying. It's the Article 4. It mentions that all the original towns should be respected in their cultures, in their uses, in their customs. But it should be also a situation that the local government in Oaxaca maybe should pay attention to these practices. Anyway, I think that it's very complex. What do you think about this, Gemma?
Well, I don't like this tradition because I think that the animals suffer and I don't like it. And I think that it is unnecessary to do it that. Uh, and I don't like it. I I wouldn't do it. Uh, I don't know what is the meaning of this tradition. Maybe I would like to know, and maybe with this I can understand what is the objective or and or something like that because uh, no, I disagree with this.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so you know what? As the final activity for today's class, we are going to discuss, you are going to decide together how we are going to celebrate Mexican independence tomorrow. So you are going to talk and decide what we are going to eat, where it is going to be, everything, who you are going to invite, who you are not going to invite, and why, how much we are going to spend, all right?
Okay.
Este es un ejercicio que es muy parecido a la entrevista que se hace en su examen de conversación cuando van a hacer su certificación C1. Es parte del examen de speaking. Se trata de que ustedes platiquen una con otra y tomen acuerdos acerca de una actividad, una fiesta o un evento que se vaya a realizar. En este caso es importante, se nota, es importante que notemos su interacción, question formation, el uso de gramática, uso de vocabulario, ¿ok?
Okay.
All right, thank you. I listen to you.
Yes. I'm waiting for Floor, but I don't know what is happening.
Ah, yes. Flor, hello. Flor.
Um,
Okay.
yes.
Yes, we listen to you.
Okay. Well, I like to cook pozole, tostadas con crema, drink tequila, And I think Gemma don't use fireworks because it's very disturb for for us and the pets.
Okay, I agree with you. I love eating pozole. But tell me, what kind what kind of food would you like to eat? Uh, Also pozole, and maybe I can prepare a dessert, or another food. I agree with you about the fireworks because I have dogs and they hate fireworks. Um, where would you like to do it?
Well, I like to listen traditional Mexican songs with mariachis, um, and maybe uh, watch the dance with the like Jarabe Tapatío, and maybe why not? Maybe we can dance with the guest.
Okay, do you like dance?
Not much, but I try to dance.
Okay, very good because I don't know dance. Um,
Yes.
but I asked you, but I asked you where would you like to do it? In your house, in my house, or in the downtown, or where would you like to do it?
Well, I like to going to the downtown. I think it's very interesting. Watch to the other people and maybe meet another people and join us for the celebration.
Okay, this is a good idea. And well, who uh, who come with you?
Maybe I invite to my boyfriend and any friends. And you?
I invite I will invite my friends and maybe my parents, and that's all.
And I think maybe we can invite to the teacher Margaret.
Yes, of course.
And you say, no, not to Maggie, please. She only speaks English. All right. Thank you very much. You know what? I think that it is very funny. It is a nice activity. And well, for me, the most important of this is that you have to be prepared for the exam. And this is one of the activities that we certainly will do. All right. Thank you very much for your participation, for your attendance, for your attention. So I don't know if you have any other question, any commentary.
No, but for me it's okay. So thank you very much. It was a very nice class. You are very nice people, and I'm trying to be punctual the next time.
All right. Don't worry. It's okay. So thank you very much then for your participation and your attendance. And welcome to the next class.
Thank you so much, teacher, and enjoy these celebrations.
Thank you very much. Likewise, have a very good night.
Good
You
night,
have a
teacher.
nice weekend.
Thank you. Good night.